Guess who's back? Back again. It's A-Rod without the paycheck.
Here we are, one more time. Well, I'm back.
What's going on, guys? Boxing with B.
A-Rod, sin el pago del cheque, no A-Rod, and I without the paycheck.
All those. All of the above. All right, so first off, glad to have you back. You know what? He doesn't even come into the studio anymore. He's
got busy work.
But
Sorry.
It's all good. You know what? Almost like a celebrity guest right now.
There you go.
All right, so people are tired of just hearing me, so glad to have you back. Let's talk the news that just got released today. So we were excited to see Sor Rungvisai versus Carlos Cuadras
That would have been good. Yes, that would have been good.
COVID hit. You know, I also saw there was like some visa errors or whatever. Something happened. Sor Rungvisai had to pull out of the fight, but the last minute replacement was a fighter that was going to be on the undercard for that fight this Saturday, February 5th. But now he has the opportunity. So he just signed with Matchroom this week. I think it was, or last week, something like that. Just recently, he just signed with Matchroom, got a deal, and now the time comes. Hey, this title is presented. It's Bam Rodriguez, Jesse Rodriguez. You guys have seen if in this division, Joshua Franco, that is his brother. He has the WBA belt right now.
Yeah.
So when an opportunity presents itself and these fighters take it, man, they can change their whole
They could change history.
life.
They could change their life to the better.
Yes. So you have Sor Rungvisai checks out. Then you have Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
Undefeated fighter.
And you know what? He's 14-0. Carlos Cuadras, he is 39-4. One of those is by knockout, and that was against Estrada.
But he had Estrada hurt.
Yes.
You got to forget, Carlos Cuadras can fight, has power, has movement, smart fighter, adjusts to a lot of things. That's, he has a fan. There's a handful right there.
If you guys look back at Carlos Cuadras, when he fought against Estrada the second time. So the first one, it was by decision, right? That he lost by decision.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, he lost by decision.
Yeah.
So he goes against Estrada again for the rematch. And he's like, you know what? This time I'm not going to leave it in the hands of the judges. I'm going to finish it. And it looked like he was
He almost
going
did.
to do
Yes,
that.
it looked like he had him.
But one thing I remember from Estrada, right before that fight, he said, I know that a lot of people, it was in the locker room, I know that a lot of people believe that Canelo is the champ of Mexico. That's what he said. And he's like, but I don't think that. I think I'm the champ of Mexico. With all due respect, I think I'm the champion. That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
Goes into this fight, gets dropped, looks like he's going to get knocked out, turns the fight around, ends Cuadras.
Yep.
He literally didn't let it go to the decision.
Yeah, he did it. He knocked out Cuadras. But like these guys are excellent fighters. These guys don't duck nobody.
It's like a tournament. We talked about
and
it.
they're great. They don't eat the Mexican meat. Wow. Great fighters.
all right. Let's stick to this.
No,
though.
these guys are great fighters.
Yeah.
Estrada, Chocolatito.
But
he's
Sor
Rungvisai. These guys are great fighters. All of them. This weight class is exciting because
It's
they're
like a
fighters.
tournament.
Yes.
For real.
Eliminations to see who's the best.
Because then you talk about this group, right? Like, so you have Cuadras, Estrada, Chocolatito.
But you forget one thing.
Sor Rungvisai.
These guys that have been around the block.
That's exactly what I was going
and
to say.
You guys better watch out.
You got
Here
the young
come
ones
the
coming.
young lions. Here come the young guys. The young guys that have ambition. They have heart. They have everything that they want. They get the shot at the brass ring, and they don't duck. They're
and you know
going
what?
for it.
Exactly. But see, these old guys, quote unquote, the old guys, Cuadras, Estrada, all of them, like we just mentioned them. That's like a tournament. We always talk about it. It's like a tournament because usually it's rare, but like right now we're seeing them on 2 different fight dates. But we're used to seeing them all on the same card.
Yes.
And they're all like explosive fights.
I think one thing, you guys, everybody comes out and everybody forgets about the guy that was on top of the world, Chocolatito. Never understood.
Yes.
Estrada, I like him, but you lost. To me, you lost that second fight. Chocolatito even said, "Todo mundo sabe quién ganó esta pelea," and I give it to him. He's not even Mexican, and he's a great fighter. He's not that
you have to be Mexican to be a great fighter.
No, but still, he's not even.
Yeah.
And we all think about the Mexican fighters that they're Mexican fighters know how to fight. They fight with their heart. They fight. Warrior style, but Chocolatito did the same thing.
Yes.
All right? He's a great fighter.
Well, he always said that Alexis Arguello
and what I like
was
he was a respectable fighter. He didn't cry.
Yeah.
He just said straight out, todo mundo sabe quién ganó la pelea. He didn't say this, that. He just said congratulations to him. but everybody knows who won this fight.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But like we're saying, though, that's a good tournament of fighters. You see them, they're like, all right, the winner of this one will fight each other and all that. And it's like one can beat the other can't beat. It's like Cuadras can beat Sor Rungvisai. Sor Rungvisai beat Chocolatito. No one else can beat Chocolatito.
And he knocked out Chocolatito's second fight.
So, but then he loses to Cuadras.
Yeah.
Okay, but we get that. Then you have the upcoming guys, like which upcoming as in the younger groups. You have Joshua Franco.
Yeah, great fighter. Showed it, heart.
And then you have Andrew Maloney. Yes, he lost to Franco.
But Maloney knows how to fight too. You guys better watch out. These British I'm sorry, not even British, Australian. These Aussies know how to fight too.
Yeah. So then you see those guys, you see them younger, and a lot of people, let's say, they're not giving them credit because they don't know them yet. But after that trilogy between Franco and Maloney, they're
know.
pretty
the
well
world
known.
knows Maloney. I don't care what they say. They know Maloney.
And now you have Franco's brother, Bam Rodriguez. He gets this opportunity. He is a smaller weight class, though, going up in weight. Not only just going up in weight to fight, like, let's say, I don't know who it is. No, you're fighting Carlos Cuadras.
Yeah.
That is a great fight for you because you're fighting a guy that he has heart. He's touched the canvas now on his life.
Former WBC champion of the world.
But now he's fighting for the vacant WBC.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is, if we look at we take a look at Bam Rodriguez, go look at his highlights. You'll see impressive.
He's a great fighter.
He's impressive. He's patient. He waits. He looks around. He lands those explosive punches. But when we look at him too, in his last fight, he was supposed to fight for a title, right? Mikey Garcia. There was another video where Robert was talking about it, and he even told Mikey, like, "Hey, try to get Bam a fight because it's like really hard to get him a fight." So Mikey tells him whatever. Eddie Hearn gets involved, and they supposedly get him a title fight.
Yeah.
That falls through the cracks. It doesn't add up. And he just fights, just another tune-up fight
but
in
it's
a way.
still good.
It is good.
But
now
that was the night that came to haunt Mikey Garcia.
Yeah. Well, Mikey even said, look, we don't have to go into Mikey, but Mikey had even said he didn't even want to take the fight anymore, but he was going to take it for Bam.
And he took it.
But either way, he took the fight, lost it, yeah. But Bam went out there and shined. He did the same thing that he was expected to do.
Yeah.
But this one, career changer. Not only is it a huge platform, you're the main event, but it's like you finally got a title shot, and it's not just a co-main or something like that. It is the main event. And it's the main event against Carlos Cuadras, who we've seen be explosive, and we've seen him out there. Like, he has those 4 losses, yeah. But that one loss was by knockout against Estrada. But even in that fight, it wasn't like it was.
He was fighting. So I don't care what they say. Cuadras is going to bring it. So,
but like we said, opportunities that come into their lives, like these fighters train every day.
But you never know when the opportunity is going to knock.
Exactly.
They have to be ready for it.
And you know what? He was already ready to fight this weekend. The only thing is, I wonder how hard it'll be because, they cut weight to get to a certain, keep in their weight class.
Yeah.
Now he has to gain that.
He'll gain it. That's no big deal. He could just eat normal.
Yeah, it won't be that bad. But I mean, like,
his brother's a great fighter. He has to be a great fighter too. This could change the world. It'll be the lighter weight class of the Klitschko brothers. All right.
Hey, that
Mexican-American guys that deserve everything they get.
Guys, tune into that fight. It's going to be this weekend on DAZN. I know that you said it was a Thurman fight this weekend too.
Yeah, Thurman. Keith Thurman is a great fighter too, but I think this is going to be a little bit better.
That one's pay-per-view too. I'm not saying to stray away from it, but I'm just saying
one time is he's a great fighter.
But tune in this week on DAZN. You'll see Bam Rodriguez as the main event against Carlos Cuadras. How crazy would it be though? Let's say Bam takes this fight. He wins it. He goes out there. Now he's the WBC champ in this weight class that his brother is in.
Yeah, but no matter what, you don't fight your family.
No.
You don't fight your family.
Well, let's see if they're going to turn out to be like the Klitschkos. Like you said, the Klitschkos didn't fight each other.
Because you forget one thing. You still got a lot of great guys that want to fight these guys if they become champions.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, don't count out the Aussies. These Aussies are good too. Maloney brothers, I'll give them heart. They came from Australia to fight in Las Vegas. I don't give a damn. They could fight in Mexico. We'll go watch them. They're still good fighters. I don't care. They're still good fighters.
I don't
like
all
the
go
rest.
over there, but
Those guys are great fighters too. They deserve every shot they get too. Okay, I'll give them that. They're great, intelligent fighters.
But what you're trying to say is that this division is stacked.
It's stacked. Yeah, there's great
fighters. The older and the new fighters. It's a completely stacked card.
The old fighters know how.
I
didn't say they're old fighters. The guys that already fought for the belts and had belts are still in it. But here come the young lions that are going to challenge these guys, and you never know what could happen. It is the sport of boxing. One punch changes history.
True. So this weekend, how do you see it turning out?
I'm scared. I like them both, but because I've seen Cuadras a lot. All right. He's the guy I followed a lot too. When he fought Chocolatito, and that was a great fight. Chocolatito was on top of the world.
Yeah.
He was, the best and undefeated. And, he took it, but here comes Sor Rungvisai, the guy nobody knew. I was like,
From Thailand.
Chocolatito's going to beat his ass. And, and God, he was shocked. So he thought maybe, okay, I did something wrong. Let's get the rematch clause. Well, that rematch.
That rematch shocked the world.
Shocked me because I thought Chocolatito was going to get his belt back, but
that rematch made a lot of people think that Chocolatito was done and that was his retirement.
Yeah, and you know what? This is what I told you. These guys, they think they're done, but there was a great champion named Constazoo. Same way. Everybody thought he was done when Vince Phillips knocked him out and everything, and he fought some warm-up fights and he wasn't looking good no more. And all of a sudden, he changed history. Came back and became undisputed in his weight class because there was a great fighter, I forgot his name, from New York, that fought him. And he says, winner take all. When one had he fought Floyd Mayweather and the uncle and all, then jumped in.
Oh, Zab Judah.
Zab Judah was invincible then. Stuck his head out too much, thinking you're not going to hurt me. And Constazoo's right hand connected and lights out. He even went through the ring and everything. And that was a crazy fight, but you never know. This weight class is the one to watch now. Just like the heavyweights, this weight class is to watch.
Yes.
These are great fighters. It's going to be like another, Fury versus Wilder that you never know who's going to win because these guys are going to come back to each other and they're going to knock the shit, excuse my language, they're going to knock the stuffings out of each other. These guys, someone has to be undisputed in this weight class. And unless
the two brothers, Franco and Rodriguez.
It's okay.
Win it.
It's all right, Franco.
Then you don't see an undisputed, but you see the brothers reign.
Franco, you're the older brother, just like the Klitschko's. You ring, and then your little brother could have the other ones. So if something happens, the other brother go take revenge like the Klitschko's used to do.
Or bam, wins it, vacates, goes back to his weight class.
Yeah, you never know. You guys will be like I said.
You know what? There's so many options, so many things that could happen, but I'm excited to see this one.
This fight is going to be exciting, you guys.
Bam Rodriguez adding to this weight division is only going to make it more exciting.
Tell me what you guys think. I'm here for your comments. I'm ready. Lights out.
Fight.
Breaking news.
This is the guy that's going to give him the biggest fight.
And then guess what?
Fight.